In the 10th part of the tutorial, we move on to the Take Profit and Stop Loss tab, where we can set a requirement for specifying Take Profit and Stop Loss. In this section, by enabling the first option, we can set a requirement for specifying the Take Profit level, and by selecting the second option, we can activate a requirement for specifying the Stop Loss level. Automatically, whenever we enter a trade, the Stop Loss and Take Profit levels will be set for us. However, in some trades, we may need to set a Take Profit level after some time has passed. And we don't need to specify a Take Profit level right at the moment of entering the trade. In this case, we can enable this option, and in the section below, we can specify a time interval for it to issue an alert and remind us. For example, I enter a trade and need a reminder alert to be issued for me after 5, 10 or 15 minutes, telling me that I forgot to set my Take Profit level and that I need to set it. If I enable this option and enter a trade, this alert will be issued for me, telling me that I need to set a Take Profit level for my position. In the section below, we can also set our desired time interval. For example, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or any amount of time we want. Below that section is the part related to stop loss, where in some trades we may need to specify the stop loss level after some time has passed, and it is necessary for us to execute our trades without setting a stop loss level initially. In this case, I enable this option and can set a specific time interval for it, so that after that period has passed, it will issue an alert for me and remind me that my trade was executed without a stop loss level being set. By default, it is set to a 0 time interval, and as soon as the trade is executed, I receive an alert telling me that I need to set a stop loss level for my position. In the last section, there are also two options for moving SL and moving TP. When we are in the market and enter a trade, due to market excitement and acting emotionally, we might move the stop loss and take profit levels multiple times. At times when the price gets close to our stop loss level, we might want to move it to prevent the stop loss from being triggered, either lowering it or raising it to different levels. Or when the price is close to the take profit level and we anticipate that it might not reach the take profit, and from there it could reverse downward or upward without touching our take profit level. In such situations, we might increase or decrease the take profit level, or in pursuit of greater profit, we may want to move the take profit level. To prevent this from happening, we can use this section. By enabling the moving stop loss or SL option, the restriction section for moving the stop loss becomes active, where we can set a limit for moving the stop loss level. Similarly, by enabling the moving take profit or TP option, we can set a limit for moving the take profit level. In this section, I will execute a trade. The default limit set here is 3, meaning I am only allowed to move my stop loss or take profit level 3 times. If I move it for the fourth time, a warning should be issued to me. If this warning is not issued, we go to the Settings tab, and for this section the virtual TP/SL option must be disabled so that our trade is sent to the server. When we disable this option, we can use this section and the expert advisor will issue the warnings for us. Also, be sure to note that in order to use the break-even all or break-even option, this option must definitely be disabled. I will execute a trade again, and this time as well I am allowed to move my take profit or stop loss 3 times. Once, twice, and for the third time, and finally, if I try to move the take profit level again, I should receive a warning here telling me that I have moved my take profit level more than the allowed limit. And with every subsequent move after that, I will receive another warning each time. In the lower section, the same rule applies to the stop loss level, that is, I am only allowed to move the stop loss level 3 times. And if I try to move my stop loss for the 4th time, I will receive a warning message saying, I have moved my stop loss level more than the allowed limit. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this part of the tutorial. We would be very happy if you could share your comments and suggestions with us in the comment section below. We always appreciate hearing from you.